people is starting to notice that this gas is burning faster than normal. Ever since the gas prices went up, and now that we are in WA, you know what, R, the gas is going up, but it's burning so fast.
Let me know if y'all are experiencing this too, or if it's just me, but I have noticed that my gas is burning so quick in my car. Mind you, I have a Honda Civic, and when I tell you that this baby is burning through the gas, like I remember at one point, maybe a month ago, before all of this war stuff started going on, I was able to get through like my whole entire work shift, because I drive a lot for work. I was able to get through my entire work shift with $20, just filling up my tank to $20. It will fill my tank up in my Civic. Or not fill it up, it would be a little bit under full, but for the most part, it would be full. Yo, literally, if anything, I'm getting to a little bit under 3/4 filled with $20.
So the government decided to add 5% more of ethanol to your gas, so it went from 10% ethanol to 15%. So no, you were not going crazy when you looked and you were like, I just filled up my gas tank, and why is my gas tank going empty so fast?
Think about the last 2 weeks or your last 2 fill-ups. Your gas is not lasting as long as it used to. And that's because it's being diluted more than it used to. The gasoline that we put in our cars is usually about 90% gasoline and 10% ethanol. Now, gasoline has always been diluted with ethanol because gasoline itself, pure gasoline, is too harsh for our engines. So that's normal. But now, since the price of oil has skyrocketed, companies have resorted to diluting the fuel even more. Nobody has an exact number, but from the gasoline that has been tested, it is being diluted anywhere from 15 to 20% now.
Have you ever filled your tank? Look at it. And just a few days later, you are back at the station again. Same car, same road, same routine. But somehow, the fuel just doesn't feel like it lasts anymore. Now, people are saying something is not right. Before I even say anything else, I need you to watch some of this clip, because what people are experiencing right now is frustrating and a lot of people can relate. Go watch those clips, then we'll come back for our full analysis, because we have to talk about this.
Hey yo, not only are the gas prices high, but this gas is burning fast as shit. Y'all ain't slick? Like, I can tell my gas is going fucking way faster than it ever has before. And you gonna charge motherfucker almost $4 a gallon?
Our gas is burning fast as fuck. I mean, I thought it was just me until I saw that a lot of other people had this same issue. For the past couple weeks, I've literally been like, dude, I literally just put gas in my gas tank and I filled that shit all the way up. Gas is $4 a gallon and it's not even the shit it's supposed to be. If you were thinking the same thing, you guys got to let me know. And if you had no clue about this, I want you to pay attention next time you fill your gas tank up and see how fast that shit fucking goes away.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this, because every time gas prices rise, everyone says, I'm not getting the fuel mileage I used to. Now, that happens no matter what time of year it is. People saying they're getting worse fuel mileage when gas prices rise, like, it doesn't matter. But we are in the time of year where we're swapping to summer blend, and there are stations around the country that still have winter blend, some that have summer blend. We're right in the middle of this transition. Winter blend gasoline does not get as good as fuel mileage as summer blend. But the difference is so small, you likely would not even notice. And people are saying their cars are only getting half the fuel mileage that it was right before the war started. And people always get upset with me because I'm like, yeah. And yeah, there's a few things that happen like this time of year during the spring that can lower your fuel mileage by a fraction. Like you have cold weather or cold mornings or just, the transition fuel. But there's nothing about the gas that would make it get half the fuel mileage it was getting a month ago. It's not a thing. But perception bias. Sorry. Thanks.
So the government decided to add 5% more of ethanol to your gas, so it went from 10% ethanol to 15%. So no, you were not going crazy when you looked and you were like, I just filled up my gas tank, and why is my gas tank going empty so fast? They claim they're going to start doing this May 1st, but I don't believe it, because I looked at my gas tank and I was like, I just filled this sucker up. How is it almost empty now? And I haven't even gone that far. Gas is already stupid expensive. Stupid expensive. And now you have to go fill up your tank more often at a stupid price. And they claim this is supposed to be better for us. Maybe I don't know that much about gas, but I just don't feel like it's better for us.
Let me know if y'all are experiencing this too, or if it's just me. But I have noticed that my gas is burning so quick in my car. Mind you, I have a Honda Civic. And when I tell you that this baby is burning through the gas, like I remember at one point, maybe a month ago before all of this war stuff started going on, I was able to get through like my whole entire work shift because I drive a lot for work. I was able to get through my entire work shift with $20, just filling up my tank to $20. It will fill my tank up in my Civic. Or not fill it up, it would be a little bit under full, but for the most part, it would be full. Yo, literally, if anything, I'm getting to a little bit under 3/4 filled with $20. So I've had to increase my gas budget. But even with that, I feel like the gas is not lasting my entire shift. I'll fill it up and I'm already close to E now, y'all. And it's 1 o'clock. Like, I still got until 9 p.m. and a lot more driving to do. Let me know if this is happening to y'all, because I don't know how to prove it just yet. But I think they're either watering down or diluting our gas.
Why is this gas burning faster than the speed of light? Like, is this really fuel, or this is fuel mixed with cooking oil or maybe a little sugar? Because something's not right. I'm not even going far and I'm like burning so much gas. Let me know in the comments if you're experiencing this, because what else? No, I don't want to say what else could go wrong. But let me know.
I had to pull over because my car, I just got gas and I drove from here to here. It like literally less than a mile, and it's going down miles. Okay, I'm watching my mileage go from like 377 to 3, like it just tick 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 tick. I'm like, I'm barely driving and I was going downhill. I've literally seen videos of people at gas station pumps holding the gas but not actually fueling it, and it's like running money. But they also just passed that there could be more ethanol inside of our gas, so it's basically running on fumes. It's like a really cheap gas that they actually banned through like hot months because it's really bad for the environment. But they're going to make it so that it's legal, but that just means we're paying more for shitty gas. We're paying more for gas that's not gonna get you long-term gas on your car. I'm literally barely driving and I'm like, holy shit, this car is eating up my gas. I put like $70 every other day in my car. What are you supposed to do? I'd rather pay like more for good gas, but instead we're paying more for gas that burns in 3 seconds. What is happening? And then I just heard, I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if this is true, but they're thinking about a shutdown because of energy, like an energy shutdown. So not like the vid that we had that we were all stuck inside for in 2020, but because of energy. So like you aren't gonna be able to cook with gas stoves, and they want you to carpool, and then they're gonna like, I don't know how, like draw so that you can like only go to driving into work on certain days or something like that. I don't know. And then like flying, and they're gonna be like, if that's for luxury, no, but if you need to do it, sure. Like, but they have to like decide if you like, if it's reasonable for you to fly or not, and all this stuff. So there, I just heard, I mean, that's completely not true, but I heard that they are like contemplating a shutdown again. Oh, please, no, don't shut me down in my house. Oh my God, no, please. We learned what to do in our house the last time. But, yeah, so that's wild. And then I heard that there's like another strand of something that's like more vigorous, and like vaccines can't help and whatever, that's like spreading around, and it's already everywhere in like different states, and I'm in PA and I guess it's here. So there's a lot going on right now. Gas, sicknesses, and another potential shutdown. The more you know.
I tell you what, my fucking feelings are hurt. $90 to fill up my gas tank. And I don't feel like it's accurate either, because I have a 22-gallon tank. Okay, I know I was on E, or actually I was on walk because I pushed it past E. But, whenever I was filling up my gas tank, I put almost 24 gallons, allegedly 24 gallons into my gas tank, which I know sometimes it would let me fill up over 22 gallons normally, but that's quite odd to me. And then, why don't gas stations smell like gas anymore? I can remember back whenever I used to work in the gas stations, the gas was so fucking overpowering. Like, it would take your breath. If you spilled gas on your hand, you damn sure knew it. You could smell it. But now, you don't even get fumes off of it, nothing. I mean, that's crazy to me. And the gas is burning so fucking quickly. I have put $30 in my gas tank the past 2 days. $30 day before yesterday, $30 yesterday. Normally, that'll last me 3-4 days, even if I'm driving over 100 miles a day. No, it's run out to fucking empty. I don't get it. This gas is not real fucking gas anymore. They need to get their fucking shit together. I'm sick of this shit. Goddamn, we can't afford to fucking live. Something's gotta give here.
They not putting real gas in my car. I'm convinced this is not real gas in my car. Because there's no way. I usually fill my tank up, once a week. And now it lasts me like a week and a half. Why am I already down to almost less than half a tank? And it's only been like 4 days. This is not real gas. Like, yeah, I know I do a lot of driving, but like, it's no way, bro. It's no way this, like, I literally could see the little meter thing going down as I'm driving. This is not real gas, bro.
It's not your imagination. Your gas is burning faster than it usually does in your car. At first, I thought it was my car. And I was like, okay, maybe I need to do like, what is that, a tune-up or something like that? And then I'm seeing other people say the same thing, even at the gas station, that the gas is burning significantly faster than it normally has. What are they doing to the gas? Like, are they watering it down? Are they putting air? Like, what are they doing? Seriously. Are they trying to push us to use EVs? Like, because that's what I'm leaning toward.
I don't think it's just me, but I think my gas isn't lasting as much as it used to. So we're gonna try something.
Got 30 miles left, and we have almost 4 miles to drive. Let's see how much it drops.
Oh my gosh, I totally knew it. Look. 25 miles, 2.4. I've barely gone like a mile, and it's already dropped 5 miles. I think this gas is watered down, guys.
What is wrong with my car? This last week or so, suddenly, my gas is dropping so fast. My car normally gets 31 miles a gallon, and it has the thing that tells you how many miles to empty. And I watch that like a hawk all the time, have since I've gotten the car. Well, suddenly, it's dropping 2 to 3 miles per mile that I drive, and I'm driving gently. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not blowing through this gas. It's expensive, but is something wrong with my car? What is, like, the most likely answer for that? I cannot really afford to take it somewhere. How screwed am I? How long till my car just gives out?
People is starting to notice that this gas is burning faster than normal. Ever since the gas prices went up, and now that we are in WA, you know what, R, the gas is going up, but it's burning so fast. And I kept seeing video. Well, what's crazy is, I told my mama last week, I say, I'm filling my tank up, but it's only lasting me for like 3 days. And I ain't doing nothing crazy. I'm doing my same routine. It's only lasting me for like 3, maybe 4 days, when normally I fill my tank up and lasts me for a week. And I asked my mama, I said, well, have you noticed a change in your gas? She said, yes. And my mama don't even go nowhere. Child, that woman be home. She go get a little groceries or whatnot. Mama don't be going nowhere, y'all. And she said, yeah, because I thought I mispumped. I thought, I didn't pump the full amount. Pay attention.
Yeah, remember when I told you guys a while ago, everybody's complaining about them not getting the same gas mileage out of their gas, and I was like, they're probably just throwing a little extra ethanol in it.
And I really do mean that.
They probably are doing that, but the FDA today just came out and said there's going to be a fuel waiver to allow E15 to be sold nationwide during the summer months, which is normally something they don't do, and the justification for that is to fortify domestic fuel supply.
You never grow tired of it. Not once.
This shit is so ridiculous. Here's the crazier part, right? if when I did that video a couple weeks ago, if you got on Google and been like, hey, what does E15 do to older cars, right? It'll be like, oh, it fucks this up. But you make that same Google search right now, and it's like, oh, it's cool. You can use it. I swear to God, bro. I wish I had the Google search from a couple weeks ago before I wanted to. You know, I do my research and shit, bro. I rarely be wrong about any of my fucking takes. I just read some shit, do some critical thinking skills, put myself in the person's position or the agency's position or with the way they think. You know, like if I'm either on right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, bro. It will blow this whole shit up. You know what I'm saying? That's just logical inference. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same shit with everything when I break it down, bro. But I'm rarely goddamn wrong about anything on this app, bro. Anything that I speak of. You know? I mean, I don't know if I should pat myself on the back. I'm just rarely wrong, but yeah, they're probably diluting your gas even more with more ethanol, bro. We live in a propaganda country, bro. It says 85, it's probably 22.
I'm at the gas station, right? And me and this older black man, we pumping our gas, and he turned around to me, and he like, don't it seem like gas is getting burnt up quicker? Like, you driving, it's not lasting as long. And he was like, it can't just be me. It's like it's burning faster. And I'm like, I thought it was, you know, I'm thinking I'm tripping. I'm like, I said that yesterday. I'm like, it seemed like gas not lasting. And my car, it take like $45. You know what I'm saying? I drive a Camry. I put $30 in here. It barely went above the half mark. So what's going on? Like, usually it get up to like 3/4. And now it's barely getting over the little half, you know, in the tank. So what the fuck going on with the gas? What's really going on?
Think about the last 2 weeks or your last 2 fill-ups. Your gas is not lasting as long as it used to. And that's because it's being diluted more than it used to. The gasoline that we put in our cars is usually about 90% gasoline and 10% ethanol. Now, gasoline has always been diluted with ethanol because gasoline itself, pure gasoline, is too harsh for our engines. So that's normal. But now, since the price of oil has skyrocketed, companies have resorted to diluting the fuel even more. Nobody has an exact number, but from the gasoline that has been tested, it is being diluted anywhere from 15 to 20% now. So now we are getting less gasoline and more ethanol. That means a full tank of gas will not take you as far as it used to. If your car gets about 260 miles to a full tank of gas, you're probably losing anywhere from 40 to 60 of those miles because of the gasoline being diluted so much.
All right, so I know for a fact I'm not tripping, right? Gas. We know what's going on with the oil fields being bombed. We're not getting no oil in. What fucking oil are we using? On Jesus DeAndre Christ, I drive for my work van a Ford Transit 250. I know it take about $50 to fill the tank up, $50, $60. Cool. For the past 2 weeks, I've been paying about $70 on average to fill my tank every 2 days. Okay? I know for a fact that the oil that's being put into this system right now ain't the same oil we was using a couple months ago. There's no fucking way. You wanna know how I know? Because this shit burning fast. This shit burning. I just filled my tank up yesterday. I probably drove about 70 miles. 70 miles. Look at my shit. That motherfucker already halfway. I got less than half a tank left. I know. I ain't burning gas like that. I don't know what the fuck going on with the gas, but it's burning and it's burning. And it needs to stop. I don't know what kind of oil y'all putting in this to make this shit burn through car. That's why they trying to switch everybody to electric. What if it's all one big game? What if they really doing this so they can switch everybody? Motherfuckers ain't finna be paying $20 for a gallon for gas. Motherfuckers is not finna be paying $20 a gallon for gas, for fuel. What if they're doing this so everybody will be forced to buy electric cars because nobody's gonna pay $20 a gas? So then when you buy electric cars, go watch Leave the World Behind on Netflix right the fuck now. I watched that movie a couple years ago when it first came out on.
My car's gas is running super fast, and this is so fucking weird. So I drive a lot, at least like 80 to 110 miles a day. And you should really understand that, like, I'm the person who has all the rights to talk about this, because I charge my car, well, I fuel the gas in my car, I don't drive a Tesla anymore, every single day, and I can feel the big difference when it comes to the prices and the mileage. So I'm driving a 2024 Hyundai Elantra, and I usually put $10 to $14 of gas, and 1 gallon of gas takes me approximately 47 to 53 miles, approximately. I don't know what in the world is happening with the gas. When I put the gas, it shows me like 1 gallon is 50 something, and it shows the correct mileage. But whenever I start driving, I feel like the gas fucking disappears. Like, the efficiency of the gas is weird. So fucking weird. I drive 20 to 30% less than I was driving before the gas price changes, which is very weird, and I don't think it's a coincidence. It's not just the prices that changed, it's the quality of the petrol, of the gas. It is so weird, and I thought I'm tripping. I thought I'm the problem. Maybe I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's the AC. Maybe. And I was like, no, I was using the AC before that. So I'm like, this is weird. So I reached out to my friend, and I didn't even have the time to start the topic to be like, hey, the gas is weird. I started with the price, and it's like, have you noticed that like the gas burns super fucking fast? And I was like, oh, so you do feel it too. I'm not I wouldn't say so many things. So I'm not the problem. And then I went to TikTok, and when I'm telling you, my FYP was filled with people saying that the gas quality is weird and we're driving much less than we used to like 3 weeks ago. This is so weird, and the gas doesn't smell like petrol anymore. Like, I cannot smell that shit. What the fuck is going on?
All right, you have seen those clips carefully. Now, let's be real. When people say my gas is burning faster, they are not just talking about fuel, they are talking about cost pressure, daily stress, the feeling that money doesn't stretch in like it used to. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about the tank, it's about the wallet. Let's break it down clearly. Gas doesn't literally burn faster because price goes up. But here is what is happening. Prices increases, you spend more, same driving ability, but now it's like disappearing faster. Why? Because every refill is harder, and psychologically it feels like you are losing more faster. Now let's talk about this deeper. For many black communities, rising cost is in a very real way because transportation isn't optional. It's tied to work, family responsibility, daily survival. So when fuel prices goes up, it's not just inconvenience, it's prayer. And when you combine that with cost of food, rent, bills, it becomes a bigger conversation about. How are people supposed to keep up? Here is the truth. This isn't just one group's problem. This is something affecting a lot of people. But the impact it's not always equal. Some people feel it more intensely because they have less room to adjust. And that's why conversation like this matters. And it's, let's be honest, when everyday cost goes up, people notice immediately. That's when complaint turn into conversation turn into viral post, and suddenly everyone is sharing their experiences, because now it's not just about personal issue, it is shared frustration. Think about it. How many times have you said, I just filled this tank, and now you are back again at the same station? That moment right here, that's what people are reacting to strongly. So maybe the real question isn't, is gas burning faster? Maybe it's, why does it feel harder to keep up? Because when everyday life starts feeling heavier, people start asking deeper questions. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you noticed your fuel not lasting like before? Or do you think it's just the rising cost making it feel that way? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it. And if you want more real, relatable breakdown like this, hit the subscribe button because we are just getting started. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in my next video.